Scorpio. This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Scorpio, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Do your reading and then clarify it. So, let us get started, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Two cards for Scorpio for their highest good. This is for Scorpio. One more card. Alrighty. Alright, so we have Scorpio. It says, lay back, rest, and relax. Watching clouds. Wow. So really take the time. Really take the time to take care of yourself, okay? Rest, relax, lay back, just, it's time. It's time for you to rest. It really is. Then you have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Definitely. Wow, these two cards go hand in hand, didn't they? It seems like almost as if you're walking over the bridge to get to that little thing here. So it's nice. Really take care of yourself. You're going through a healing. You're leaving the past. Things are changing before you. Really just take care of yourself. Okay, it's time. It's time to do that. All right. So let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. One card for the current. This is for Leo. I'm sorry, not Leo. I'm sorry. I wonder why I keep saying, I wanted to say Leo earlier too. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. My bad. Sorry about that, Scorpio. Here we go. This is for Scorpio. Why? One card for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. All right, Scorpio. My goodness. So many things here going on. So, you started off with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is saying, like, don't give up. Don't give up. Really don't give up. Okay. Because you are definitely, I see that there is a lot of new things coming in, but I also feel like for you not to give up on anything, really, you're tired. I feel like you're tired, you're hurt, and the card shows it, but keep pushing forward and don't give up. You have the Ace of Pentacles for the situation. I feel like you really need to take care of your finances or look at them and use them wisely. I feel like you are on the right path. I feel like you need to start creating new projects when you have the time or now, because they're going to be very successful. You have the King of Cups here. When you have the King of Cups, it's saying that you're very mature, you're very understanding, you know how to handle everything, and you're going to be able to handle anything that you're going through right now. You could be giving advice to somebody, or somebody could come in and be giving you advice. But really, pay attention to your emotions, okay? Like, don't go be getting yelled. Don't go and yell at other people for how you feel, okay? Remember to keep that really balanced. And for the Three of Cups up here in what's hidden, I feel like you're going through a celebration. You're going to be you're going to be celebrating very soon. And I feel like there is a lot of support, friends from your friends and family. I feel like also too, like, there's a togetherness. Like you're going to get together with your friends and family very soon. And then you have the Judgment card here, and the Judgment card is talking about awakening, a rebirth, whatever you want to call it, it's here. There's something here that you're changing things. Not only are you changing things within you, you're changing things around you. So it's like very nice. I also feel you're going to be making major decisions, like, because you don't want the same old things anymore. It's like you're waking up, so that's good. You have the Page of Cups here, and I feel like there's news and messages coming through for you. I feel like you need to pay attention to your intuition and pay attention to your dreams, and any numbers that you see the same, like 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, stuff like that. I feel like you're definitely need to pay attention to that. With the devil card here, I feel like the devil card here, I feel like you could be feeling like you're trapped, like nothing, like maybe you're feeling trapped, or you're feeling like you're going back to old patterns, maybe the material things are keeping you from going forward, maybe you feel like you're just can't do anything, but you really need to not go back to these old habits. We'll see what the cards say though when we actually clarify it. Then you have the high priestess here, and the high priestess for the outcome is saying trust your intuition. Maybe you are trusting your intuition. I'll have to see what the cards say. So let's get to it, Scorpio, see what's going on. Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Why is the 9 of Wands here for Scorpio? One more card. So definitely you're starting a new cycle. There's a new beginning here. They're asking you to keep pushing forward and not give up on anything. Even though if it seems like it's like so much going on, don't give up on anything, okay? You have the Ace of Wands here, and the Ace of Wands is saying there's a new beginning. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of inspiration, you're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to be able to create something. So it's good. Very nice. You also have the 9 of Cups here, and the 9 of Cups is saying that, for you to be content with what you have gratitude for everything, big and small. I do feel like there is some kind of blessing trying to come in, like a wish fulfillment trying to come in for you. They're asking you to be, just to have gratitude for everything. Okay. But this is a very nice card. I feel like you've accomplished a lot in your life, and you're accomplishing what you set out to do. So it's nice. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles in situation. One more card. So you also have the Empress, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. With the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you're truly deciding on what you're trying to create. But you also have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there is a new beginning here, but it's more of, because you have the Ace of Wands, right? So you have that there, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. But in this case, they're also asking you to really, really, really pay attention to your finances. Okay, really pay attention to it. I feel like there is abundance coming in for you. With the Empress card, I feel like there's abundance here. I feel like there's a lot of growth. I feel like you're going to have a lot of financial opportunities also. I feel like you're going to want to try to establish a strong foundation for yourself and whoever you're with. I also feel like you're making a major decision about where you're going to put your finances in. Wow, it's a lot. So really take the time to go within, to clear your mind, to make the right decision, okay? Because it has to do with your finances. So it's like they're asking you to really, really, really pay attention, be objective, look at everything before you do anything with your finances. I also feel like there is like a abundance coming in for you, like something big is coming in. So that's nice. And then you have the King of Cups in the past. Like I said, really, don't be angry, about things and take it out on other people. Try to keep your emotions really balanced, okay? Because you are like the King of Cups. He knows how to handle anything that comes his way. You have the 3 of Cups. And why is the 3 of Cups here for what's hidden? One more card. Wow. This all points to a new beginning, because you have a Fool here, which is very nice. So like I said, you have the 3 of Cups here, and I feel like there is a togetherness here coming through. I also feel like you have a lot of support from your friends and family, to believe in yourself. I feel like there's like a community coming together, celebration. You have the Fool card here, and they're asking you that, they're saying that there is a new beginning here. You're ready to go on this new journey, and you're going to have a lot of support from your friends and family. With the Hierophant here, I feel like you're definitely looking for some kind of answers. You're looking for how to do things, but I also feel like there is a lot of like you're questioning your traditional values. Like I feel like you're like just seeking for answers. Wow. Okay, and I also feel like you're very divinely guided also, Scorpio. So this is nice. Um, you will find your answers. You know, things are going to be moving forward with the Hierophant. You know, just feel like you're very divinely guided. So keep pushing forward. You know, you're moving towards this new beginning. So it's nice. I like that. Um, I also feel like, you know, you know, for you to be, that to trust your instincts, um, like trust that you are being led by the divine. You know, and I'm getting also that. Okay, so with the Hierophant there. Wow. And then you have the Judgment card down here in the hopes and fears. And why is the Judgment here, Wilma card? Wow. You're definitely going through this judgment, which is like a rebirth, an awakening. You know, you're seeing things very clearly, very, very clearly now with the Judgment card. I feel like you're leaving something behind, things that the obstacles, the situations that were in your path that you just weren't for you anymore. I feel like you're going to calmer waters, and I feel like you're definitely leaving. You know, you don't want to deal with it no more. You're tired. You're tired. You know, you want a happy life. You know, and you will. You're moving towards that, and it's good. I also feel like you with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like you need to defend yourself and stand up for yourself. You know, at times you have to do it all the time, but really stand up for yourself now, because things are going to change a lot, Scorpio. They are. You know, but you know, you're very divinely guided. Like, you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be at. You know, everybody says, you know, well, I don't know why I'm going through this, but you know, you are supposed to be where you're supposed to be at, because it's here. I feel it, like it's here. You know, you may be going through, you know, a lot of situations, but you will be going forward. It's not like you're going to stay there, okay? Things are going to get better for you. Remember that. Um, you have the Page of Cups here. And why is the Page of Cups here for Scorpio? Sorry. So you have the Page of Cups. Like I said, you know, pay attention to your dreams, the number signs. I feel like you need to. There's intuitive messages there. I also feel like there is something big coming in, because you also have the Nine of Cups. Like I said, there's some kind of blessing trying to come in. There's a surprise here. I also feel like you are aligning with your path. The Temperance card, you're on the right path, definitely. Be calm, you know, be calm about things, you know, try to balance everything out, you know, your home, your family, your work. Make sure you're making time for all of that. You are very divinely guided, because look at that. You have the Hierophant, and you have the angels here with you. So you're very divinely guided. The Chariot card is here also, and the Chariot is saying that you're definitely moving forward. A lot of you guys could be moving from resident to resident. I feel like there's traveling here also, but I feel like you're taking control of everything that you need to. I feel like there is success here, so it's good. Very nice. And then you have the Devil card for what you need to work on. And why is the Devil card here? Card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So maybe in the past, you know, you were doing the same patterns over and over. I feel like this is past tense, like you're not doing this anymore. You're not feeling trapped. You know, maybe you are feeling trapped, but you're going to leave that. You are, definitely. You're moving forward, so it's good. Any habits or any patterns that you were doing before, you're moving past that, so it's good. You have the King of Pentacles here, and you're trying to establish a strong foundation. They want you to use your finances very wisely. Be objective in how you're using them, okay? Really look at them also. I feel like also too, like you're trying to establish yourself in some kind of way, you know. But if you are trying to create something for yourself, leave those old habits and patterns behind. Okay, don't do the same thing over and over, like the same routine over and over. Leave that behind. And then you have the Six of Wands, and if you are trying to create something, you are going to be very successful, because it is here. I feel like you need to keep everything on the down low. Like, don't trust anybody, because I feel like there is a lot of jealousy out there towards you, and I feel like you really need to be very careful. you know, when you're ready to speak about it and who you trust, then you will tell somebody. But just like right now, don't tell the whole world. Keep it to yourself until you feel like it's okay to do it. Okay, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. And then you have the High Priestess in white. Oh, why is the High Priestess here? One more. Okay. You have the Page of Cups again. Wow. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, they don't want you to be rushing into anything, okay? Like any decisions, really take your time. But there is excitement here, so it's good. You're gonna be feeling very excited. You know, you're gonna want to take action. You're gonna want to rush forward, but try not to. Okay, remember everything has consequences. But I do believe that I do feel like there is a lot of success and happiness coming towards you. I also feel like there's good news coming in. But like I said, don't rush into anything. With the Page of Cups, also it's the same thing. Like there's going to be some kind of messages. Pay attention to your dreams, you guys. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition because she's here. Okay, trust your intuition. Use your intuition. Trust it. I also feel like you know, you're gonna follow your heart. I feel like you are aligning with your path. I feel like there's traveling. I feel like you're ready for this new start, new beginning. But just be very careful on how you use your finances. I also feel because there's a lot of things that are going to change, you know, and you might need that time to really look at things, okay? Because you are looking at them differently. You just need to be very careful on who you speak to, you know, trust your intuition and keep going, okay? Don't give up on anything. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.